Hey, everybody out there in the internet world, and welcome back to another live show experience of Dark Avenger Live. This is episode 84. We are one away from 85. I'm really excited. We're getting ever so close to episode 100. And Mike's not here yet. Mike's still coming home from work. So it's just me for right now. I honestly think everybody's saying that Dark Avenger Live, we were making the joke on Frontline Live that we would make Dark Avenger Live at 9:30. I personally think that's going to possibly happen before we even make the move over to Comic Frontline. I was going to change the time when we moved to Frontline, but it seems that 9:30 is the best because that's when a lot of people pop up anyway, and that's when Mike's home, when we'll be ready. So stay tuned on Twitter. We may actually move it. Also in the comments, I'd like to say, what's up, Shamar? I know Shamar's in the comments. How have you and Mike? Have you ever, Mike? Chris, have you and Mike ever of this guy? I have no clue what you mean. You're gonna have to say it again, Shamar. I have no idea what that is. So, anyway, hopefully you guys will slowly pop in. We'll have stuff to talk about. We got a lot to talk about this week. I've already read Nightwing, so I could talk about that. I know everybody heard the news about Civil War at this point. If you haven't, you can go over to Comic Frontline. The book was reviewed already by Mike Spiderslayer, and boy, oh boy, are we this event. Have you ever heard? Have you and Mike ever heard of? No, never heard of it. What's up, Alan? It's an old game. Oh, okay. I have no. Alan, you're not late, but we started late, but we're late together kind of deal. That's funny. Alan, I know he's been busy with a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, guys. And it's crazy, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it. And I personally, this is supposed to be a fun, happy show, where we talk about comic books, anime, and stuff like that. So I really don't want to delve into the problems that this world is in. But we are definitely in America right now. We are in not a crisis, but we are definitely in a situation where things are crazy. I was here hidden in the shadows. Oh, okay, Alan. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and I'm not going to say who's right, who's wrong, or I've seen enough to know where the real problem is, and the problem isn't what everybody's saying it is. If you really look deep into what's going on now, you will see what the problem or who the problems are and where they stem from and where they are now. But I will say this. I have a lot of friends who are in law enforcement, a lot of very good friends of mine, and I know for a fact that they are not represented by the police officers that are in question right now. And I know for a fact that they are not racially racist towards anyone. They treat everybody equally. And I am behind the police, and I believe the police will do the right thing 100%. And Dark Avenger supports the police. They're human beings. People make mistakes. There was something I shared on my Facebook with a police chief where he said, we're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but we own them and we make sure that everybody else is taken care of. So, and I believe that. I believe he said the right stuff, and I support the police. There are going to be things wrong, but unfortunately the microscope only gets thrown down on them when it's certain situations, certain people, certain this and that. And I am definitely not one. I will not mention said there is a movement going on right now. I do not support that movement in the slightest because, in my opinion, everything and everybody on this planet is what matters in this world. We all bleed, we all live, we all die, and we are all human beings. And when the entire world realizes that, maybe then we can have some world peace. But until then, unfortunately, there's going to be some ignorant people that don't let go of the past and some ignorant people that wish to repeat the past and keep the past going strong. So there are right people and wrong people on both sides of the playing field. So you know what? Let them deal with it. JLS Comics, what's up? I actually saw your some of your Instagram pictures today. Awesome stuff. I work for a newspaper, so yeah, I'm used to it. Personally, that's why I stay away from the newspaper, Alan. I don't like it. All it is about killing and death and who's racist and who's sexist and who's this and who's that. It's like, this is why we do comic books. This is why we do mangas. This is why we do all the lighthearted stuff, because there's so many bad things going on in the world, and there's so many problems right now. What's up, Tevia? That, you know what? That's why even Marvel, I'm getting really pissed off at Marvel, because they're doing things just to say, hey, we're Marvel and we're diverse. So, you know what? Good, be diverse, but don't throw it in all of our faces. That's why I have a problem with Marvel. It's that. It's the $5 books. It's the constant doubling up of books. It's the ending and beginnings of volumes of books. Marvel gives me a headache just thinking about their books, what they're standing for lately, and what they're doing in their universe. But I will say that Civil War issue 3 was wow. I got to read that. That was crazy. I saw the new Ghostbusters movie before the projector overheated. Sorry about that, Tevia. I've heard a lot of interesting reviews about Ghostbusters, and a lot of them weren't good. So it looks to be like everybody was correct about the Ghostbusters movie. Yeah, I agree with you, JLS. Marvel's definitely pushing an agenda on us. Did the movie make the projector overheat? But look, I know I have friends and viewers of color and not of color. And personally, I have friends, personal friends, really close friends that are of color and not of color. And to be honest, the movement is wrong. I can't support it because I believe that every single life on this planet matters. The only lives that don't matter are the lives of people who wish to take the lives of other people, and the lives of people who wish to do nothing but harm to other people. So, and again, both sides are in the wrong. Some people won't let things go. Other people wish to continue the wrong that's been going on since the people back in the 1940s and 30s and 20s, instead of growing, a brain and realizing it's the year 2016, not 1920, whatever. So people of color and off color both have groups of people that are idiots, unfortunately. And maybe one day the idiots will be outnumbered by the smart people, and we won't have to worry about any of this bullshit anymore. But I will say this: if you are protesting or doing whatever's going on right now, do it smart. Don't do it stupid. A woman who was going for a heart transplant, that poor woman passed away because she was stopped on the highway during one of these stupid protests. She died hours before her body even made it to the hospital. The heart was there, the body wasn't. So she died, and she needed the transplant that day. So because of that stupid movement that decided, hey, we're going to go on the highway and stop major traffic, there was a casualty. An innocent casualty who had probably nothing to do with anything, and she died. Good job. That's what I don't support. I don't support anything that hurts others. I finally have 200 plus XP Pokemon. Nice. I'll show you guys mine. I have some too. You know what I've been doing today? Playing Pokemon Yellow. Video games, comics, and movies are the best way to escape what's going on in the world. I agree. I've actually played a little bit of Pokemon Go. Let's see if I can actually get it to work, and I'll show you guys the Pokemon. So far, I've caught, I believe, 10. The only thing is, with Pokemon Go, it eats my battery up. One thing I'm kind of annoyed the way Civil War 2 is doing to its characters. We'll get to that, Tevia, because I was talking about it. Nobody was talking about it, so I moved on, but I'll go back for you. Pokemon Go is really fun, but it will take my battery from 93% down to 64% in less than an hour. Less than an hour. Not exactly an hour even. So when they do update this app, I truly hope that they find a way to lower the battery. And there is a battery saver mode, but it doesn't work. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, these are the Pokemon I've caught so far. I haven't really gone out much, or I haven't had, the truth is I've gone out a lot, but I haven't had the app on enough to really truly be able to play. Yesterday, or no, I'm sorry, 2 nights ago, I got my Staryu, Egg, and Nidoran, and Seadra. I got Execute and Krabby when I was walking to Walgreens. Tentacool just popped up when I used one of my incense. Doduo was in my backyard for some weird reason. Same thing with Rattata. Ivysaur was on my corner, and Charmander was the one that I chose to start my game off with. So, I don't know. I'm not obsessing over this game. I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to lose my life to it either. I mean, there's a ton of gyms. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gyms that are around my area. So I could play. I think I could go to the gym that's right near me, but it's not something that I'm really going too deeply into. Convert to work and it kills. That's why, yeah, exactly. Because when I'm playing, it opens up the GPS on here also. So it's not just the app that's running; it's the GPS plus the app plus Google, and it just eats the battery up. I'm lucky; I only played for a couple of minutes. It didn't bring my battery down at all. Although I'll probably drop another percent in a moment. But yeah, it's just too much to run the app. So I don't do it unless I'm on my way home and my phone is at a decent battery charge. You know what? I haven't bought Marvel Comics. Well, I don't think you ever will, Alan. My friend Mandy said they're working on the issue. She works with. Oh, okay, cool. All right, awesome. So they're working on the issue. I have to run Google. I wish they'd find a way where you don't have to walk around, because there are times where I'm stuck in the house or it's storming and you have a great Pokemon in the area. But then again, that would ruin the whole point of Pokemon Go, where you have to go out in the world. So, yeah. Another thing I'm pissed off about Marvel is that the way they are treating Tevye. We've talked about. Now you see Tevye. You went from Spider-Man and Wally. Now you're going to X-Men. You're looking at all the bad. You got to look at the good that's been going on. Wally's back. Okay, Superman's back. Look at the good, Tevye. Stop looking at all of the negative, because then when the X-Men come back, something else bad's going to happen, and you're going to focus on that. It's not worth it, Tevye. Stop focusing on the bad. Think about the good. Talk about how it's great that Wally's back and Titans are back and everything like that. For people who love the X-Men like me and yeah, that's your opinion again. I prefer 3DS game plus. Okay, I agree, Alan. Plus one of the original 3 games on the. I wish they would put Pokemon Go on the 3DS. It would be a lot simpler and it wouldn't waste as much battery power. You can attach your phone to a drone. Yeah, that's true. I've seen people put their phones over here. That I've seen drones flying around a little bit, and you let the drone do all the flying in the area for you. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not. I don't have a drone, and I'm not going to buy a drone just so that I could float my phone. First of all, imagine if your phone accidentally comes undone and falls and breaks. Imagine telling the insurance company, "Oh, I have my phone on a droid. I have my phone on a drone because I wanted to catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go." I'm sure that a few of them already are hearing this, but I'm not going to be one of those people that does that. Me and Eagle was talking just about that this morning. Yeah, I won't do that. No, I'm not. But there is a Bluetooth coming out that's like a wristband, and what you do is you activate the Bluetooth. It activates the app. The app runs in the background of your phone, and the Bluetooth does all the gaming for you. So I could live with that. I'm going to wait for the Bluetooth armband to come out. Maybe I'll buy it. I'm seeing so many good things about Far Cry Primal, though. I would like to have that in my game collection, so when I have time, I want to play that. I'm saying I could buy you one and send you the code to get it. What? Send me the code to get what? I'm confused, Alan. DC Rebirth, in my opinion, is awesome right now. Exactly. Everything's going perfect. So focus on that, Tevye. Forget the X-Men. Marvel's not going to fix the X-Men for a long time. But don't you want a Jiggly? I don't want a Jigglypuff. There was a Squirtle in my area, and I got so close to catching it. I want to have the 3 starters. I have an Ivysaur. I have a Charmander. I need a Squirtle. I'm not addicted to this app as much as I thought I'd be. I truly thought I'd be going out there and I'd be spamming the hell out of this app, but it just drains it. It drains it. Red, blue, or yellow. I loved red. I will say that, but don't worry about it. What's up, Jeremy? Don't worry about it, Alan. I have the original game. It's right. I'm sitting right on top of it. It's in a case right under my bed. So, don't worry, man. I can play it whenever I want. And I even have the Game Boy Color right under my bed as well. So, no worries. I have the game already. I'm waiting for the Sun and Moon to come out. DC Rebirth right now is so much more better than Marvel. I agree. So, Tevye, again, focus on DC. Don't worry about Marvel. Let Marvel screw up their characters. I got Ratatats. That's all I'm getting to, Jeremy. Don't feel bad. In my area, that's all I'm finding, and I found a Raticate, and I transferred it away because it had shit moves. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all. So don't feel bad, man. It's been crap over. My area has almost nothing, but there's a lot of stops. So if I'm near a stop, I'll open up the app for a second, spin the thing, and then I'll go off of it. But other than that, I've not walked around to try to catch Pokemon per se. I've not had the time to truly do that. I don't know. It's not as exciting for me. Maybe if I had a battery, it attached to a battery where I wouldn't have to worry that my phone is going to die in a second, I would. But Tevia, I like you, man, but think about it this way. In life, you got to have the yin and the yang, which is true. There's good shit and you got to have bad shit. That's exactly it. Oh, yeah, Shamar, I have Pokemon Go. I got it the day it came out. It's true. It's Tevia. It's really true. And the truth is, X-Men, they're going to go extinct, and then they're going to fix things, and things will be 1,000 times better later. Tevia, ignore Marvel for a long time, because right now their diversity and stupid events are killing killing character, making anyone and giving them old iconic names. Yep. I'm still level 3, haven't really been playing. I'm level 4, and I'm barely a little bit beyond 4, and that's because I caught a really strong Pokemon that pushed me up. But I agree. Marvel right now is on a diversity kick. They want to be the most diverse comic company out there, and you know what? That's good. This will go down as the diverse era for Marvel. When they go past this, that's when we'll go back to Marvel, and maybe we'll enjoy it again. Right now, I have not enjoyed a single book that's come out of DC. So it's good for me because I could ignore almost all of Marvel and I could focus on what I love and the universe that I love coming back slowly, which is DC Comics. So stick to IDW. I love Godzilla. I'm loving Godzilla Oblivion too. Look to Dark Horse, Boom Studios, Valiant, IDW, and other indies instead of buying DC Marvel that you hate, Debbie. Exactly. What's up, Nerdivision? JLS, if you've seen any of my reviews, like my whole show, we cover a book from at least every single company. We love Dark Horse. We love Dynamite. Michael loves Dynamite because of the pulp superheroes. There's IDW. There's Valiant. There's Image, which I love, like Birthright and Saga and stuff. We don't do Vertigo too much anymore, but Vertigo's connected to DC. And there's also Zenoscope. Udon does the Street Fighter books. You can count Viz Media with the mangas. So we do touch on all different companies, not just DC and Marvel. But I think DC, out of DC and Marvel, DC is going to be the very strong amount of books in our pile and in our reviews. Did you know that you could also start Pokemon Go with Pikachu as a starter? Mine wouldn't let me do it with Pikachu. Agreed, Valiant's awesome. I agree. Palpatine, Tevia, let your hate for Marvel flow through you. Even their Star Wars is stalling out, to be honest. I love Superman, Action Comics, Batman, Rebirth. Detective Comics had a huge twist this week. I read that a little bit ago. Birthright, yes. Birthright is freaking awesome. Green Lantern Rebirth, I really liked it. I know. Okay, you said Green Lantern Rebirth and Nightwing were epic. I actually was very curious. Am I the only one that... Did I miss... Lost Army, or did that series just not end yet? Because I don't remember reading the last issue of Lost Army. Did I miss it? Can anybody tell me, did Lost Army end yet? Because if it did, I didn't get the last issue. I believe I'm missing the last issue then. So somebody in the comments let me know. But I feel like I missed the ending, or they didn't do it yet. One or the other. But I know that I didn't read the last issue. DC is strong right now. I'm also happy. Yeah, I agree with that. Invincible continues to get better, and Mark's life just keeps going down. Mark's going to hit a really low point, I think, Jeremy, and then he's going to bounce back up again. I mean, think about it. Since he's got trapped in the past or in a different universe, things have just gotten worse and worse and worse for him. It's really true, Chris. You just got to keep walking, I think. Yep. Agreed. Their Star Wars is really that. Yeah, no, Dark Horse had it a lot better, Tevi. I agree. I think Lost Army did end, but I don't remember. Okay, I've got to look into it then. Chris and Jane Cat, but I went to Godzilla. That's what I like. Exactly. So Alan's got Godzilla. I'm wondering when DC will start touching on the Watchmen. Oh, I can't wait for that, JLS. I would love. I was okay with before Watchmen, but I love the Watchmen. So I'm really excited to see when they actually touch on that again. I actually like the recent Marvel books right now. I also have a few series that I want to check out from Marvel now in October. I have almost none Nerdivision. I'm just sticking with Spider-Man at this point. I'm just tired of it all with Marvel. But Nerdivision, you haven't been in Marvel as how long have you been reading Marvel Nerdivision? That could also be why. Lost Army is done. Okay, I've got to get that last issue then because I missed it somewhere. To get Pikachu starter, you have to go 4 miles, ignore the first 3 starters 3 times. On the 4th time, Pikachu will pop up. Oh, okay. Well, that's a trick that I'm okay finding Pikachu on my own. Yeah, I've got to get the last one then. Connor will be back. Tevia, I truly believe Connor Kent will pop back. I mean, we're seeing characters slowly somehow find their way back. I think something will happen in the Superman books, and Connor will pop back out. Not sure 100%, but I'm almost positive that Connor will come back. But with Civil War this week, I think that was a whoa WTF moment for sure. But I'm starting to learn to hate Carol that much more also because she still supports Ulysses after all this bad stuff happened. Did everybody read Civil War? I don't want to drop a bombshell on somebody if they haven't read it yet. So just a quick check. Did all of y'all read Civil War 2 issue 3 before I give any type of discussion about it? Because I'm sure we're going to talk about it on Frontline anyway. So if you guys don't want to talk about it here, we'll just talk about it on, what do you call it? What's up, Nick? So did you guys read Civil War 3, issue 3? Civil War 2, issue 3. I don't want to drop any spoilers otherwise. I will say there was a death in the book, and it was, wow. I did not, a spoiler. I did, not a spoiler for me. Okay, read it. I read Civil War 2, issue 3. Okay, if you didn't read it and you're watching this post live, take this video and just play fast forward for a bit. I'll remember to raise my finger up when we're done talking about it. But is this even a question for me? You know I know your stance, Alan. Don't worry about that. So they killed Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner got shot by Hawkeye. That was insane. And it's because Bruce Banner's he still had the Hulk in him. Apparently he was using gamma tests on himself to keep the Hulk in. So now the argument is, Chris, do you have a view on the lineup for Marvel Now 2.0? Yes. I'm not getting any of it except Spider-Man. And I think anything that's Spider-Man and Jessica Jones I'm going to give a shot to. Everything else, I'm pretty much not wasting my time with. I'm reading almost everything DC at this point. Anyway, Nick, I just don't have the time to deal with the bullshit of a new volume. Who wants to take bets on when they'll bring Banner back? I think that Bruce will be back. Now, Moore lost his head, and they're already bringing him back. I think that Bruce will be back within the year or two. When Totally Awesome Hulk is over, Bruce Banner will be back because Amadeus Cho is going to lose the Hulk, and then Bruce is going to come back and somehow tame it or have to fight Amadeus Cho as the Hulk to stop him. So I don't think it's going to last long at all. It's sad the new Iron Man is not Rhodey, instead now a new character. Yeah, I'm tired of that also. I'm tired of it. I would have liked Rhodey to have taken over for Iron Man, so I'm pissed that they killed him, and now they're throwing in this new character. It's not working for me. Marvel is not working for me at all. And they're killing off good characters, and they're throwing in new ones for the sake of diversity. Out. I'm out. I'm out. And then DC comes out with like 2 Rebirth one-shots this week with Nightwing and Green Lantern, and I'm blown away by them. So it's like, yeah, no. I say when Thor Ragnarok comes out, yeah, around then, that's when the original Thor, the real Thor, is going to come back. I know Hawkeye said Banner approached him. The whole thing is he wouldn't have had to kill Banner if the Avengers didn't go after Banner because of what Ulysses saw. So I'm led to believe that if Ulysses didn't tell them about the Hulk wouldn't have attacked, like Banner wouldn't have hulked out and tried to have attacked them. Yeah, it's gonna be with the first thing, Jeremy. The gamma cells are gonna regenerate him, and he's gonna come back. I'm on Tony's side also. I think that the ability to be able to read the future is wrong. I wouldn't have minded Pepper as Iron Maiden or yeah, Rescue. I'm sorry, Tevye. I don't like Totally Awesome Hulk. I got bored with it. There was a Scotty Young variant from last month with Clint shooting Hulk, and no one noticed that little spoiler. It's true, JLS. It's true. No, yours are all digital. Hi, Mike.
No. Hungry. Here for the live show.
Oh, and you brought me food. He's so nice. He brought me food.
Yep. So what are we talking about tonight?
Nothing important. Your glasses were blip. We talk about Marvel, and how DC really is blowing things out of the water with awesome.
Did you hear about the new Civil War issue?
We're talking about that.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I just got it here, so heard some really.
I thought the arrow that Bruce gave Hawkeye was to kill. I think it was to kill him before he hulked out, because remember, if you shoot him, he could still hulk out. This thing kind of renders him temporarily unable to use his gamma and hulk out, and then the other arrow killed him. Yeah, why, Alan? It was number 6. I think that was the last issue.
Hello, Shamar.
Show is really hit or miss. I agree. If you can predict the future, who will stop Carol's side? I think that Ulysses will either kill himself or he'll go into hiding.
He'll probably go into hiding just to build up more story.
I think that Ulysses himself is going to give up. Not much of a Hulk fan, to be honest. He basically has to be consistently miserable to stay interesting. Honestly, I'm not a Hulk fan either, but I don't like that they're killing all the main, the original founding superheroes. What's up, Larry? Good to have you back on the show. In the comments. Predictive justice throws due process out the window. Agreed. And there was a whole movie about this, and that's why I agree. Oh, thanks, Alan. Carol's side is basically Minority Report, but done stupidly. I can't wait for Magneto to go apeshit on the Inhumans. He probably will. That's probably what the whole fight's going to be about. I'm Team Stark. I'm Team Stark with this one, too. And Cap is actually on Carol's side, then again, right now, Cap is being brainwashed to believe he's part of Hydra, so.
Hail Hydra. That's what he always does.
You want to die, don't you?
That's what he says. Hail Hydra.
Hail steak. I want steak.
Oh, so do I. That's way better.
Mm-hmm. Amazing on this Civil War, Tony, the one with the moral. Yeah, it is weird that this time Tony's the one that's morally against what's going on and not Cap. You two doing any gaming this stream? Again, Shamar, we're going to game until the end on this channel. When we move to Frontline, we'll have to see what we're going to do from there. So does this mean Peter Parker is going to die? Because if he dies in Civil War storyline, then I will be happy. No, Tevya. Okay, see, again, you're going into the bad. Ignore that. Will you buy Divided We Stand? Probably not. DN, I have no...
I thought you said you were going to get it.
No. The clone one I'm getting. I'm getting the Spider-Man stuff. I'm probably not going to... I just don't have the time to invest in Marvel's endeavors anymore. And Divided We Stand sounds exactly like Dark Reign after Civil War the first time around. I'm good. I'm truly good. There's too many events from Marvel. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm taking an official break, period. My comic book store is closing down. I don't know why, since they are making lots of money. Larry, sometimes people just don't want to do it anymore. That's what happened to our comic shop. Did you see what happened in Old Man Logan? It's more brutal. than what's happening in Civil War. Not yet. I'm going to read that book soon, Nerdivision. Wasn't Divided We Stand an Ultimate Marvel comic? Yes, it was. They're making it a 6161 apparently now. Didn't they already use Divided We Stand in Marvel? Yes, they did. It was in the Ultimate line. It was the Ultimate Divided We Stand. I forgot what the event was, but I remember having it. Civil War 2, Tony just contradicts. Time runs out. Time runs out, Tony. In the Ultimate Marvel. Yeah, they did in the Ultimate Marvel universe. Now they're doing it in the 616 universe. But tonight, Mike's actually playing Uncharted, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Michael's going to play Uncharted, so we are going to end this stream and start another one when...
I have no idea why.
Because it'll be fun. So when we get closer to the end of this stream, which will be around 10:30, close to 11, we will
experience the fails and puzzles because I am not good at this game. I'm telling you, I'm not good at this
you
game.
will learn.
And you're gonna help me.
I will.
You're gonna tell me where to go and stuff because
no, I don't know where to go. Controls
I'll
I'll help you with. What you should do is educate yourself on your phone instead of texting people and saying and looking up the controls for Uncharted.
I'll just learn it.
Okay, well then don't yell at me. So what about Lesnar dope allegations? I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Mike, do you have Pokemon Go? Yes, Michael does have Pokemon Go.
It's actually a really fun game, actually.
I already showed my Pokemon. How many do you have?
Well, with doing the transfers, I have like maybe 40-something now. Because you got to transfer to get candy and evolve them.
Yeah, so Mike has way more than me. Michael works out of the house, so he gets to walk around more.
Well, you could walk with me. There's no...
no, that's okay. I don't want to... No, it's okay. You get up way too early for me to want to walk to work with you.
Well, sorry, but that's just, What? Oh, just tomorrow.
Oh.
Just, I'm listening. I can multitask.
In this episode, Mike dies in Uncharted.
Yeah, I'm going to die. I'm telling you, people.
Lesnar was explosive with his fight with Hunt, but to be honest, he didn't really do that much damage. I didn't watch it. Thank God I'm sticking with DC right now. Agreed. I'm not going to read the rest because I agree. What's up, Medium J? Marvel House of Ideas, because if we can't come up with something original or diverse, we can just rehash because that's an idea too. It's true. It's very true. Going back and redoing something, that's the best thing to do. Star Wars Celebration Day was amazing. We didn't have that here.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Mike's too busy texting.
I'm listening. I'm multitasking.
But we have all of our comics now, so we'll probably do our haul again tonight. How do you feel about the candy system in Pokemon Go? Does Niantic want everyone to have Pidgeots and Raticates? I don't know.
Do you want me to show a Pokemon I have?
You could.
Yeah,
I only caught 28 and seen 29. Been loving the action comic line. Dan Jurgens just hitting it, and I agree. Dan Jurgens is doing amazing work. What comic book store online do you buy your comic books? We get them from DCBS, but that's ordering 3 months in advance, and they charge you one lump sum for the entire month. But you can order from Midtown, like you saw, Larry. The only book I'm looking forward to is Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Man with Miles Morales. I love action comics. I agree.
Okay, I got it. All right, so I'm doing in like numberly order. Like I keep the numbers. Like if you can see, I got a Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, a few Squirtles to evolve into a War Turtle, and you'll notice some copies because I'm just keeping them so I could power them up with using candy.
Oh look, there's your Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
There's Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I actually got a Poliwhirl after getting all the Poliwags and evolving them with the candy. So I got that. I'm getting Zubats to evolve with Golbat. I had another Ghastly during my break at work today. Psyduck I caught near water, which is hilarious. A couple Staruse and a Magikarp, which hopefully I could get. But
you'll be able to power up and evolve it at some point.
Yeah, but I'm trying to save it candy so that way I can evolve it to a Gyarados, which I didn't want you to do, but oh well.
I'm going to the beach. That's where Gyarados will be. Did you guys hear about the mini? Yes, I'm actually interested in getting the mini Nintendo.
Oh yeah, you saw about the mini NES? That was really something else.
I saw some pics from Facebook. How was your time with your big? It was great, Nerd Division. Thank you so much. He actually, for those of you that didn't know, our big brother came over this weekend with his family. We had a wonderful Saturday, the entire day and night. It was wonderful. It was great. It was actually great catching up, and we're definitely going to be spending a lot more time together now that things are, we're reconnected, as they say. I just caught another Psyduck. Awesome, JLS. I love Superman too. I agree. Peter J. Tomasi is doing a good job. Definitely. Did you guys hear about? Yes, we did that. I love to get physical trades at my comic shop. Pricey but satisfying. I really want that, Jay. Where did you find Bulbasaur and Squirtle, Mike?
Oh, Squirtle I used as my starter, and Bulbasaur I found somewhere 2 blocks up. They're really rare. I want to look for a Charmander, and hopefully I lost down a War Turtle because I noticed it was 3 blocks down, like saying, gee, guys, thank you for telling me as I clock in.
Also, I'm looking forward to renew your vows. I am too. Who isn't looking forward to that? That's going to be awesome. Just got my Rebirth books today. So did we, DN. That's why we might do the haul tonight. The Chinese Superman is cool too. I like it because, see, again, they're not replacing Superman with the Chinese Superman. They're making a Chinese Superman book to run alongside of Superman, so it's a new supporting character, and at the same time, it's not taking over the spot of Superman.
But didn't you say that there should be only one Superman?
No, I never said that. I just don't want them to do Batman
I'm just saying because of the coming of the Superman. That story.
No, that was Neil Adams.
That's what I was referring to.
That just had Neil Adams written all over it. That's the problem.
Oh.
Go near river or water areas and you will find them there. Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking of going to the beach. Maybe I'll go to the beach tomorrow.
Not sure while I'm working.
Rented Force Unleashed 1 off of Gamefly and had fun. Oh, what's up, Doug, by the way? I keep running into Weedles, Ratatats, and Pidgeys. Yep.
Do you have
anyone love the Justice League China? I thought it was really cool. And the Green Wonder Woman. I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting.
JX. Oh, the JLS. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, JLS, do you have any retro consoles? We have the Retro Trio, so we can play all the retro games on there. Plus, we have the Atari with all the games built into it. And I don't know. We also got an N64 from a good friend, Ryan, so we got an N64 again. You guys getting bugs on the app? The Pokeball glitch is killing any momentum I make in the game. Yeah, I notice if I try to throw the ball, sometimes it doesn't register. Yeah, it doesn't register my throw correctly, and I lose like 3 or 4 balls to that. I ran into dead body playing.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Because there was a dead body thing.
Yeah, there was something that happened in Wyoming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice League China was Chinese Batman and Wonder Woman can be interesting. I think it's really interesting. China's version of all the characters. I'm picking up a Genesis soon, and then probably a Dreamcast and a game. GameCube is fun. I love GameCube.
A lot of fun.
GameCube was one of my favorite Nintendo systems. I have my package coming tomorrow. That's awesome, Alan. I want to see the Great 10 back in China. I think the Great 10 will definitely show up in Superman or all new Superman.
Wait, who are the Great 10?
They were the ones that were when Superman went to China to find out about that Superman, and they showed up to stop him because they didn't want any incidents, any national incidents.
Oh.
International incidents.
Okay.
Justice League Rebirth was okay. It was okay. It was a nice setup. We'll have to wait and see what they're planning to do next with Justice League. That was, again, these Rebirth one-shots are really just to set up the book. After that, they that's all they do. The new NES system sounds really cool. It does. We might actually get it.
I was actually thinking about getting that.
Yeah.
The mini one.
I'm looking for a Super Nintendo.
You could find a Super Nintendo on Amazon, but I'm not too sure if they're going up pricey, like $200-$300.
Just get a Retro Trio. You could play it plays the games perfectly.
Yeah, but you have to understand, Chris, for people who want to collect consoles.
Oh, that's different. If you're collecting consoles, yeah.
you know, I mean, that's what we have. I mean, we have the other old consoles in the attic, and Sega Genesis I have yet to find still, because I want to do a.
Well, it's in the attic.
No, because I want to do a review video, which will lead to Sega versus
people in Missouri
Super Nintendo.
used the lure and was using it to get people to go near there, and they rob people. Yep, I remember hearing about that too.
Yeah.
Caught on $100,000 bail. Good. Did you order / buy any Dragon Ball Pop figures? I have 3 more coming next week. No, not yet, Nerdivision. We don't have the money to grab them right now. Aside from Flash, have you encountered any bad art in Rebirth? Not yet, but I have a feeling when Nightwing issue 1 comes out, the answer to that question will be different. Also, I question Aquaman's art a little bit. If you come across a
Calico
Vision, I will be able to pass it. I won't be able to pass it up. I actually find good prices for retro consoles on eBay. Oh, sweet, Doug.
Okay.
I was looking into those Retron. They're called Retron consoles, but I heard the build quality was poor. For the Retro Trio is a different company. Do you think Flash issue 2 was okay? I didn't read it yet. I didn't get to read it yet, but it looked okay. Retron is cool. The booth I worked at, SuperCon, I had a couple for sale. Retron I heard was a really bad what's the word I'm looking for? Because remember when we said it to the guy that was selling the Trio? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh.
Like it didn't work properly?
No. The Retro Trio is a legit console. It's not a
compatible?
No, not the word compatible, where it's like an imitation console. It's not a like a generator. It doesn't generate the game. It actually plays the game like it's a console.
Yeah, well that's what it does when it reads.
Yeah, the Trio is a couple of consoles short. There's no N64. There's no what was the other system that no Game Boy cartridges or Game Boy
unless
Advance.
You had a Super Game Boy cartridge,
right?
Which
then you can
work.
But honestly, I like the Trio a lot better. Emulator, thank you, Jay. It's not the Trio is not an emulator. The Retron is an emulator,
which is something else.
Which emulates the game instead of plays the game. The Retro Trio plays the game. I haven't read Flash 2 yet. I'm still psyched for Super Saiyan Zoom.
Super Saiyan Zoom. What's Super Saiyan Zoom? Don't tell me that's a new form in Dragon Ball.
No,
Z.
it's not. I watched Dragon Ball Super. I watched a lot.
I missed
By
it.
the way, guys, I just posted on Frontline Anime Weekly. We didn't do one last week, so we doubled up this week. It was me and Bravo because Jeremy couldn't make it this week. Man, I'll never miss that much anime again. I almost cried. Yep, that's the word. What's the Super Saiyan Zoom? DGN. Enlighten me. Yeah, I would like to be enlightened too because I'm kind of lost.
I just hope it's not a new
Question:
form.
do you think Mr. Oz from Action Comics? Yes, it is Osmond Dias. Godspeed. Okay, gotcha. Didn't read it yet, so I have no clue. So anyway, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Far Cry Primal. A lot of people are saying a lot of really great things about Primal. I don't know if it's still a lot of money, but we should at some point look into it and add it to our collection for when we have time to play, which I've had no time. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've taken up bass. I have a bass guitar. Thanks to my older brother. That is I don't want to say what it was, but I'm just going to say he got it for me. I have been in love with it since the day I got it. It's a gorgeous bass guitar. I guess I could show it. I'm not showing it in the hall, so I guess I could show it here since it won't be.
You want me to get the camera?
No. I'm not going to put it in the hall because it's too big anyway to show on a whole video, but I'll show you guys really quick the guitar itself. It's a gorgeous guitar. I've been practicing almost every night with it.
Yeah.
Let's put this. Just slide it behind you.
Yeah.
And I'm always, you guys know I'm a huge fan of blue, so that's the guitar. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Yep.
And even the strap is like a blue,
Four
so
strings.
it goes with it. Well, yes, because it's a bass guitar.
I know. I'm just saying 4 strings. That shows bass guitar.
Yeah, I don't have the amp to actually play it, but I'm learning bass guitar. My brother is teaching me how to play bass guitar, and with his teachings, I know I'm going to be a pro at this in no time. So I'll probably be playing bass guitar somewhere at some point. But music's always been therapeutic for our family, so I'm eager to get started so that I can learn and play a lot of music. I've wanted a bass guitar. No joke. I've wanted a bass guitar since I was about 17. Now let me make sure I didn't cut you off with the camera. There you are.
Yeah.
Go back into the comments. How did Ozymandias get into the DC universe? That's still a question. That's still in question. In case you haven't watched Anime Week, thank you for sharing the link, Alan. Far Cry Primal was okay. That's my favorite color 2 nice guitar. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I really like it a lot. When I was younger, I wanted a V guitar, but then I realized that's not a good idea because the V guitars are deadly. I've seen what V guitars can do, so I no longer wanted a V guitar. Yeah, that's why I don't play next-gen games. They look sick, but you're playing it, and the gameplay sucks. Wow, really nice, Chris. You have to make a vid of you. When I learn how to play Nerdivision, definitely. I'll get together with a few people, and we'll do a video playing. Maybe I'll grab my brother. I'll grab his band also, and I'll do something with them when I learn how to play, which will be about a year or two from now. It really just depends on how fast I can learn and how quick I am on the uptake. But with our brother teaching me, I think I'm gonna learn. Even if it's slow, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn to be an expert at it. With great guitar comes great responsibility to not ruin colleagues with terrible acoustic songs. Wait, colleges?
Maybe you meant colleagues.
Colleagues, yeah, I think.
Typo.
No, it says colleges, I think.
So it's colleges. Colleges is AGE.
Yeah. I play a really mean air guitar. I play a really mean air guitar too. But I'll learn. I know that he's very patient compared to when I got a 6-string guitar. Our mom's friend tried to teach us. After one lesson, I never wanted to pick it up again. And I never wanted help ever again. I do have a Wii U though, and Nintendo games never disappoint. Very true. Chris, I'm just wondering, what are you going to do a vid on DC New 52 with Jay? Because I really want to see that. New 52 with Jay? I'm not doing a New 52 with Jay. I'm doing Superman with Jay, which is where we cover all the Superman books that come out in a single month. Me and Brant are doing a compare and contrast between New 52 and Rebirth. As soon as Brant and I can get a timetable down, we're going to do it once a month. We're going to do the whole month's worth of Rebirth books in one video and do like a compare and contrast, not really a review. So yeah, between comic writing, working on YouTube, and bass practice, yeah, I'm pretty signed up. Plus being a full-time dad, regardless of what I'm doing, full-time dad is always. Are you optimistic about WWE's upcoming brand split? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think it's great because it'll bring other people up, but I didn't like when they brand split the last time because every Raw after WrestleMania they had the draft, and that's where they mixed it up, as they said, and they switched characters back and forth between the shows. Again, Alan, myself, and Justin and Michael do the pay-per-views. Other than that, I graze over what happens during the week because it's really the same shit over and over and over again. I do pop my head in when Enzo and Cass pop their heads out. No Mario Maker Rage tonight, Jay. Instead, Michael's going to stream some Uncharted. He's taking over for me, so we're going to see him take over the game. 14-day Big G drops. Woohoo. I agree. What do you think of Rucka and Frank Cho dilemma. I didn't hear. What's the dilemma, JLS? And I'll tell you my thoughts.
You missed one.
If a year from now Mike is still playing Mario Maker, you can actually play the song on your bass guitar from fun. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, fireworks.
Yeah, the fireworks are going off for
Friday.
Yeah, I really want to see that compare and contrast. We will. You hear WWE's gonna do 2 monthly pay-per-views. If they do that, I'm gonna be honest, Deanne. If they do that, we're probably not gonna be able to do the live shows anymore because I cannot dedicate 2 Sundays. I can't dedicate 2 Sundays to that. Meaning only 2 other Sundays we won't. We'll probably have to end the live streams of the pay-per-views then. There's no way I could do that. I can't. I don't have the time to do 2 Sundays. Once a month is okay, but twice a month, I'm sorry. But that'll be the end of 1, 2, 3 live pay-per-views. Unless I do one show and Michael do another. But even then, it's not worth it.
Not even. I'm not.
To be honest, wrestling is slowly going out. I'm just really enjoying doing the pay-per-view with Justin.
I have other things to do for Sundays. Once a month is just perfect because we run the races. Well, for now the races of Mario Kart 8 and doing the pay-per-views. Doing this extra one that's like more.
If they do that, DN, we're probably gonna end the 1, 2, 3 with the last single altogether pay-per-view.
Unless we do the main ones.
Oh yeah, we'll do the big ones. We'll
do
like WrestleMania,
SummerSlams, Royal Rumbles. That's it.
That's it. We'll just cover those from that point on then because there's no way I can't. There's no way we can deal with that bullshit of 2 pay-per-views. Mike's gonna own that game. I know he is. He just keeps saying he's gonna die. I think they're taking corporate notes from Marvel. I think they are too, DN, and that's why a lot of people are gonna walk away from that. Well, then again, the WWE Network's a flat fee, so Frank Cho quit doing covers for Wonder Woman because Greg Rucka hates his art and pushed him off the creative team. Whoa, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. I did not know that. Oh, if I may make a suggestion, I was just wondering if you can add DCU.
DCU.
What's DCU?
Not the letter U, the YOU, the UU. That's what. Just not to confuse anyone. Yeah, I have no clue what it is. You have to explain what YOU is, Tevye, and I'll answer you. But we are adding other DC books to our list that we haven't read before. But you're going to have to be a little bit more specific than YOU. Because Oh, about the Greg Rucka thing. That's why he says that's nuts.
That's nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. I agree with Greg Rucka and Frank Cho. So I'm waiting for Tevye to reply. By the way, guys, while I'm waiting for Tevye, DC Universe. Oh, DC Universe? The game? No. No.
DCU came after the New 52.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. No. DCU was still part of the 52. They just took off New 52. No, we're not doing DCU.
I don't remember that.
No. Because that was short-lived and that died out really quickly, and that's when DC realized, oh wow, we screwed up.
Oh, yeah, it came after Convergence.
No, we're not doing that.
I remember.
Did you add Powerpuff Girls or Voltron to your poll?
You were gonna get Powerpuff Girls and Voltron?
No, but neither. Honestly, Powerpuff Girls I wouldn't. Voltron, I think it's based off of the the Netflix series, so no to that also. You were supposed to do cover art for a full year, 24 issues, but walked off after 2 issues. 3 if you count the Rebirth one-shot. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I don't understand why Greg Rucka would do that. I guess he's that much of a jerk. When they look at the branding of the New 52. No. We're not doing that. Yeah, the creative before continuity didn't work so well. Yep, that's right. So anyway, starting this week for episode 350, we will be for the Dark Avenger comic book review. We will be over on Comic Frontline exclusively. So everybody, I just want you guys to remember that this is going to be the only consecutive show on this channel starting with next week. Next week, you won't be seeing any videos on this channel unless I do an impromptu live show or streaming of a game, which honestly, I don't have time to stream games lately. If he streams a game, then you will. But you won't be seeing anything on this channel anymore except outside the pages in this show. And then when this show hits 100, we're moving Dark Avenger Live over to Frontline. So if you want anything from myself or Mike, you can do the Dark Avenger Frontline Nation, or you can message this live show, or just go over to Comic Frontline and message us, and we'll get it. Or you could just send me an email, which is darkavenger1450@yahoo.com. Any updates on your comic book? Yes. Not only Nerdivision did I find an artist, we've got pages already. First, we got sketches at the beginning of 2 weeks ago. This week, we've got full-on pencils. The book is coming. I don't want to give a date, but the progress of the book is finally moving forward. It's going to be ready soon. And the artist, you guys, I made sure to get the best artist. And not only do I love the artwork, my family who's seen the artwork thinks the artist is amazing. Brant and Lisa both think that the artist is amazing. In general, everyone whom I've showed a piece of the artwork to thinks the artist is spectacular. So I'm really happy I got a perfect artist for this book. I'm really glad I waited the extra year. We didn't get the initial artist, but we got this one, and he is off the hook amazing. I hope that we do arcs together for a very, very, very long time, if not indefinitely, because I really love his artwork, and I think we're going to make a great team for this book. Let's see. I'm all for creativity, but if there's no hierarchy for what plot the company is running, it's a recipe for disaster. Exactly. Is Dark Avenger Live on Frontline going to be the same show, or are you changing it? Just like the Dark Avenger comic book review, there won't be anything rigid about it. There won't be a set way. So there's a good possibility that there will be changes, but not something like the show will be exactly the way it is right now, but maybe we'll have more guests on. Maybe we'll, do other things on the live show, but the essence of Dark Avenger Live is staying exactly the same. There's just more possibilities. That's the word I'm looking for. There are more possibilities when we move the show to Frontline, so it won't be a set, this is how the show is, and that's it. It opens up a wide variety of ideas for the Dark Avenger comic book review show as well. But it's most likely going to be the exact same show. Let me know if there's a Kickstarter. We won't be doing a Kickstarter for the comic for this arc. I'm paying full on the entirety of Arc 1. Arc 2, depending on how the sales for Arc 1 goes, we'll see where that goes. By Arc 3, if things aren't picking up, there probably will be a Kickstarter then. So right now, though, we're not doing a Kickstarter. Patreon, we are thinking about. Patreon DN, we are absolutely. That's why I didn't do a Patreon for this channel, because I have a feeling I wanted to work on a Patreon for the comics, so I didn't want to have two Patreons going. So 99.9%, I will be doing a Patreon for Celestial Falcon after at least the first 2 issues or 3 issues are out for Arc 1. We are guesstimating that the first arc will be anywhere from 3 to 4 issues. So the first story arc will be 3 to 4 issues long. So that I'll prepare you with that. But I am working on a way to make it as cheap, or I shouldn't say as cheap, as affordable as possible. I'm not looking to pull a Marvel. The books will not be ridiculously $6 to $10. I will give you that in a moment. I'm going to get down to yours, Alan. Are you going to have a variant cover? Not right now, Jay, but I may do a Kickstarter for a trade paperback for the first arc, and I might do a Kickstarter exclusive cover for the trade paperback for backers, and then have a regular cover for the trade paperback for market, what do you call it, sales. So please tell me you aren't going to Kickstarter or Patreon. Tevya, I'm sorry, man. At some point I'll probably do a Patreon, because you don't understand how expensive it is to do a comic book then, because it's super expensive. I honestly, the amount of money I guesstimated per issue was nothing compared to the prices nowadays. You almost have to at times, especially if you're on a very limited amount of money. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tevya, but there will be a Patreon and there will be probably Kickstarters for trade paperbacks and stuff. It's inevitable. It's going to happen at some point. So, I mean, you don't have to back it up, but unfortunately, my money definitely can't afford the whole thing on its own. Any news on the podcast ideas? Yes, I'm actually working on them as we speak, Alan. It's a podcast will be coming back soon. What's up, Jordan? He made it. Do you think DCU failed? I think DCU was just ignored. I think DCU it went right over and people didn't buy. So, yeah, I think it did fail, personally, because nobody talked about it. Nobody remembered it until you reminded me of it, so I didn't even remember it. But with my comic book, I'm looking for it to be as affordable as possible, to be the best it can be art-wise and story-wise, and for it to deliver in both quality, quantity, and lessons within the story itself. Dude, once it goes on sale, let me know so I can buy one. And I definitely want to. Oh, dude, absolutely, Nerdivision. Absolutely. I'll advertise it on my channel, too. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And definitely, I'll get you. Yeah, we'll definitely. Tab DC, you wasn't all bad. No era in comics is. It's all of the big 7 main titles, i.e. their bread and butter. Yeah, but again, DCU wasn't even really. It was for a little bit, but then they stopped acknowledging it. Finally, it took me a long time. Florida is great. We are waiting for a water parade. Oh, sweet. Therefore, our low sales. But I'm really excited for my comic, and hopefully, as time moves on, I have big plans for 529 Studio. And thank you, Tevye. I appreciate that. So I'm working on a Patreon. I don't want to talk about it at this moment because I'm not sure what direction I'm going with the Patreon. As far as Kickstarter right now, the only thing I think I'll work on for Kickstarter will be Arc 1's trade paperback, which when we finish the 4 issues and the 4 individual issues are out, then we'll make the trade paperback, which will have obviously extras in it, probably sketches, maybe the script. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but the trade paperback it'll be worth it to buy the trade paperback. I'm not just going to take the comics and put them all together in a trade and that's it. I'm going to throw extras in there. And you're damn right. I'm going to put a lot of good stuff in it, making Jordan, it worth it.
Because he said hey to you, so yeah.
Comic-Con is around the corner. Unfortunately, I will not be at New York Comic-Con. We got turned down for press this year. So Mike actually bought tickets. I didn't. Waste my time going on the website to buy tickets. So Michael will be going to New York Comic-Con with Ellie this year. Myself and Cindy are not. Cindy's working anyway. I didn't go on the site to buy the tickets. We did a lot of really hefty work last year for New York Comic-Con. I would like to think I made the most amount of videos at New York Comic-Con 2015, more than I've done for any other New York Comic-Con in the history of us going to New York Comic-Con as press. So yeah, I didn't buy a ticket, so I won't be going. Question: do you think Marvel Comics right now broken? Tevye, you know what? You tell me. What do you think? Because you're giving an opinion and you're asking my opinion and giving your opinion. So what do you think, honestly? Fan verification was ridiculous for New York Comic-Con. I agree. Deanna, you going? Because I'm not. If you want Comic-Con news, Kat will be doing a lot of it on her channel, I believe. Yeah, Kat is doing it, and we'll be posting it on Comic Frontline. She's also going to San Diego. Man, those fireworks are loud today.
Oh, they always do that for the ending, end it with a bang thing.
But I did actually get something from San Diego. It'll be coming in the mail. Kotobo Kia puts their figures up online, so you could order it if you're not going to the event, which I can't go to San Diego. And there was one of the statues I really wanted. So I do have something from Kotobo Kia San Diego exclusive coming in the mail. I just don't know when it'll be here. Probably a week or 2, maybe 3. I think it has to be after the convention because I think I ordered Nightwing online, and it came the week after New York Comic Con. So probably the week after San Diego, it'll be here. I think Marvel Comics. So there you go. So you answered your own question. Hopefully, I'm going to be going to Pro Video. So I should be having a video up on my trip by next week. Oh, sweet.
Oh, cool. I would like to see it.
So yeah, that's our New York Comic Con for this year. But I might go to smaller conventions. I might go to Eternal Con next year. I would like to go to a few conventions as a vendor, having a table with my comics. So I'm hoping. I barely got it. That's only because they reopened fan verification for my family. If they didn't, none of us would have gone. Gotcha. Michael and Ellie got theirs like early morning. By the time I woke up, the tickets were already sold. Early evening?
Right when they opened. I had to wait in the queue line.
Yeah, how long was the queue line? When did you get in?
Probably almost an hour, if not half an
Yeah, but
hour.
it was the morning. The tickets went on sale in the morning.
No, they went on at 12 in the afternoon, 12 p.m.
Yeah, but I woke up at 3.
No, but I got them before then.
Forget it, Mike. You're not getting them.
No, what are you talking about?
I woke up after the tickets were sold out. When I went online to see if I could get it, they were gone.
Oh, yeah.
Comic-Con also has exclusive Marvel and DC builds that look like Funko Pops. Yeah, they have exclusive Funkos. There's nothing I could do. I want to go to Comic-Con someday, but I can't. Honestly, Tevya, I went for several years. I'm upset that I won't be going this year. I would love to get a ticket to go this year, but honestly, I wouldn't shoot a thing, though, because I did a lot of work last year. Mike, I'm pretty sure you've seen my pics on Facebook, so I have not seen them yet, George.
He's been doing pictures of where he's been going and everything, and they look really nice.
Nice. I haven't been on Facebook long enough, Jordan. I'm sorry, man. I haven't seen them yet. No offense, I want to go to Alien Con. No offense taken. That sounds like fun. To me, at least. I don't know about
Alien
you.
Con.
You don't like aliens.
I like aliens. Are you kidding me? When did I ever say I didn't like aliens?
I don't know. But I'm really I'm excited to see what news DC and Marvel come up with this year.
We'll
I heard
see.
Comic-Con now is nothing like it was before. It's very true.
It's
Jay,
not.
it's very media-centric now. It's very TV and movies more than it is comic books. The comic books are in Artist Alley and on the main floor. Obviously, there's the
really
Marvel and DC panels.
Yeah, it's just really ridiculous why they did the fan verification thing. And
CO2397, what's up?
Oh.
What's the website you get your comics from now? DCBS, Discount Comic Book Service. It's based around the show Ancient Alien. It's mainstream now, which means it's successful. Question, any opinion on Jonathan Kent or John Kent becoming the new Superboy? He doesn't want to be Superboy. We don't know who he's going to be yet. I've been to London Comic-Con. It was pretty good, but not as much comic artists and writers. They're mainly famous actors and stuff. That's what happens in New York Comic-Con. But I think New York, because a lot of the writers and actors the writers and artists are around here, they more of them come.
They do.
It's unfortunate. I won't get to see them this year. But what can you do? They did it because of scalpers.
I know why. That's why I said it was
it's
ridiculous.
All about the money now, Jay. Older artists are trying to get their paid dues. New York Comic Con, I don't know what they're doing, but whatever they do, this is Stan Lee's last year, so hopefully everybody who's not met Stan Lee will get a chance to meet him this time. Unfortunately, I won't even be at the convention, so I won't get to meet Stan Lee at all. Maybe I'll bump into him on the street one day, but man, it sucks because, you know, the one person I would have loved to have met was Stan Lee, but I wasn't going to stand on that line anyway. That would have ruined an entire day and a half, maybe. I'm super happy John is becoming the next Superman. Well, not next Superman, but he's definitely going to be some part of the super family, that's for sure. All right, you talk for a bit. I'm going to start setting up the PS4.
Yeah. So what should I talk about? The convention or what?
Talk about whatever you want.
All right, well, I'm going to be attempting, for those of you who have just come here, I'm going to attempt to play Uncharted. Now, I'm going to give you guys a fair warning about Uncharted and about puzzle games.
You've played every single Tomb Raider game and loved it.
I love how he talks for me and everything, but
Welcome.
anyway, I'm going to say this now. I am really not good with puzzle games. Even though I have played a lot of Tomb Raiders, I've had strategy guides, or at least because YouTube wasn't around at the time, of help just to figure out where I'm going. With Uncharted, I have never played an Uncharted game.
Oh no.
What?
There's an update file for Uncharted. Let's see how long it's going to take to download.
Yeah. So I'm telling you right now.
Oh, it's going pretty fast.
All right. So I'm telling you right now. He's going to be watching the comments. And Alan, I hope you'll back me up on this one too. If I should hear of any bad comments about my game playing, saying that, oh, you suck because you went this way and you didn't pick up this, or oh, you were supposed, you're not playing well as Chris is, or anything else, the comments are going to get deleted because I'm going to give my best, and I'm doing this for you guys. I'm not doing this just
all right,
because.
Mike, you don't have to give him a lecture.
Well, I'm talking now.
You're lecturing now.
So I'm giving you a fair warning.
I'm warning you.
That I'm gonna go with this with a positive attitude, and hopefully with this positive thing, I will do well. I just hope that I just don't suck as I'm worried about, because I did Sunset Overdrive for Frontline Gaming Zone, and the fail I did on that one. But that was in the past. Maybe this one will be not as bad because some people told me Uncharted isn't really that bad, so maybe I'll enjoy it.
And there's an update for Tom Clancy, The Division.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Well, I just need Uncharted, so I'm waiting for Uncharted to finish, and then we can go.
But I'm going to give him my best. That's all I'm going to say. And he's going to help me of where I'm going now, because if you don't, if I get stuck, then you got to help me out then. Because this is going to be a teamwork thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because in the middle, I don't know.
Comments. What are the comments saying?
Let's talk Nickelodeon. This begs question, though. What's going to happen to Superboy?
I don't know, but I hope that somehow Connor comes back.
Nerdivision says, I really just go to cons if a Ninja Turtle or Dragon Ball actor is in there. Every time Chris leaves, we talk cartoons. LOL.
I'm here.
Medium J. Nerdivision, we all know Mike. We know you'll try your best. Thank you, Nerdivision. I appreciate hearing that. Jordan says, right, I got to go now. Jungle Book Water Parade's about to start. All right, have fun, Jordan.
I hate you, Jordan. I mean, have fun.
Chocolate Pancake. Oh, Cindy. Mike, you're playing bad. You went the wrong direction. You haven't even started yet. Okay, Cindy, yeah.
Yeah, you're playing horrible. You're going left instead of right.
Medium J says, Mike, it's okay. It's just a game. It's all for fun and games, literally. I know, but I just want to, let's see. Oh, hey, Jay, the other Jay. What's up, Skynet? Yes, kids, don't make him get his bell and whoop you for assassinating him.
Jay, I missed, apparently I missed the last issue of Green Lantern. I don't know, but the Lost Army. Green Lantern Lost Army issue 6. I'm just throwing that out there. Issue 6, the grand finale to Lost Army. Apparently, I never read that issue. I didn't know it even came out.
Do you think DC should expand its cosmic heroes? I get that they have Greenlands, but that area always felt too light.
I think if they do expand, especially because after the Rebirth one-shot for Hal Jordan, I would love to see a Blue Lanterns book at some point. And bring Sinestro Corps back. It wasn't that bad.
Trust me, Mike, you will like Uncharted. I hope so, Tevia. I really hope so.
Yeah, it's just updating.
I mean, yeah, it's something new other than Mario Maker, but it's always good to try something new. Because I'm going to do walkthroughs once Xenoverse 2 comes out, which I would love to pre-order.
Did you see the collector's edition?
I did.
I could pre-order that. I'll just throw it in our
with Black Goku. Yeah, I would like that.
Okay,
also.
So we'll get the book and we'll throw it in and pre-order it tonight, maybe.
Well, when's it coming out?
I don't know.
Well, I want to know, so that
we'll
way.
Look at it when we pre-order it. But yeah, it comes with a Super Saiyan Goku statue.
And that too. That's why I want to get it also. But see what you did, Tevia. You mentioned Skynet, and he pops up. Alan's got it. Yeah. But
all right, so
also, can we change the inverted controls? Because I like looking up, looking down.
No, that's part of the game.
Oh damn it! I hate inverted controllers. Uncharted has Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, but that he already did that.
Already.
He did do it already.
I should have given it. I should have had you around that day.
Well, I don't know where I was or what was there. Jay, that thing I got is still in the box. Alan said, "I want another Silver Surfer / Green Owl crossover." Nerd Division says.
Silver Surfer. That would be interesting.
But wait, another? You mean there was a Silver Surfer Green Lantern before?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
With
that.
Kyle Rayner.
Oh, wow. I really did not know that. So, who knows? Maybe there will be. But yeah, the only reason why I think Uncharted Crash Bandicoot was because Crash is 20 years old this year. Which is awesome, by the way.
I'm pausing the Division one, so this one will move. Maybe if I pause Division, I'll let Division happen while Uncharted's going on.
Jeremy Renfro says, night all, work at 4. All right, later, Jeremy.
Take care.
I want a Captain Marvel, a.k.a. Billy Baston comic because I miss the Marvel family so much.
When they fix Billy, then we'll talk.
Alan, Mike, you was at work that night, I believe. At work at night. Yeah, I was sleeping probably or doing something. Shamar says, hey, Mike and Chris, there's an anime I think you might like.
If it's One Punch Man, I know.
Tevia says, Naughty Dog. Yep, that was from Crash, Naughty Dog. Alan says, I made the comments that night because Chris said Mike would have loved this. Maybe I was asleep. I don't know because my work shifts have been... I don't even want to mention it. But
yeah, the Crash Bandicoot playing the game.
I meant I was tired because of the work and the... I want that new Crash Bandicoot figure they showed off. There's a new Crash figure?
No, probably the Skylanders one.
Oh, yeah. Not the Skylanders type, though. I am hoping, and don't get me wrong, Skylanders is a good game, though. Tevia says, I'm hoping DC Rebirth fixes Captain Marvel.
Same.
All right.
All right, it's at 85, so we're almost there, guys. It's loading. It's just,
is this going to be for the post?
Old systems.
Is this for the post live?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be for the post live. So.
Yeah, we're going to end this show, and then we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we're going to come back. We'll open up. It's going to be another live stream, everybody. It won't happen here. This is going to end.
DN says, let's do a Shazam book without Black Adam for the 1,000th time.
I can live with that. I want to see the scientists more.
Hope DC Rebirth fixes the Marvel family, too. I don't know about that, Tevia.
No, the Captain Marvel family, not Marvel Comics family.
Oh, well, the way you said Marvel is like that, too. But I don't know the Marvel family like you do. I just got into the New 52 with other stuff. That's how I got into DC, along with the other stuff I heard about, and so on. I had a choice between Skylanders and Lego Dimensions and chose Dimensions.
Good choice.
Medium J said that.
Good choice.
Because Skylanders, I mean, no offense, but they've been coming out with so many, just like Disney Infinity also.
Disney Infinity was canceled. That's it.
Well, then that's another. Tevye says, agreed, DN. Just like Shazam, the Monster Society evil. Alan's ready for No Man's Sky.
I might wait on that game. I don't know. It depends because we got a lot coming this summer as far as mangas and stuff that we want to buy collectible-wise. But we'll probably get it. I don't know.
Nerdvision says, I'll see you guys on the other live show. We'll also take a break while you guys set up. All right, Nerdvision. Hope to see you there.
All right, we'll see you soon, Nerdvision. It'll be in a little bit.
Tevye is also ready for No Man's Sky, and Skylanders is so boring.
The only games that I have left for this year that I'm looking forward to are No Man's Sky, Battlefield, Zelda, and
Xenoverse 2. The games you're looking forward to.
No, you're Xenoverse. I didn't even play Xenoverse 1.
I saw Xenoverse 1.
Yeah, but I didn't play it. And I feel like I'm missing something. I think the rest of them are mostly for next year. Oh, and maybe Gears of War, depending on how
the other Jay says Superboy left with Harvest.
Yes, he did. The New 52 Superboy, not Superboy Connor Kent.
It's between that and a season pass, Alan said. Yeah.
I'm getting that. I'm not getting a season pass for The Division. The Division honestly has gotten to the point now where they're updating it because they know people are getting bored doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. So they're basically bringing the Dark Zone into the main gameplay, and yeah, it's crazy.
Alan says Pokemon Sun is going to be amazing. Yep, because I'm getting Sun.
And I'm getting Moon.
So it's confirmed.
All right, it's been installed, so now I'm going back to Tom Clancy. I'm unpausing Tom Clancy's Division, which that can update while we're in this. So I'm actually going to look up Far Cry Primal as well, see how much that is.
Rogue One released new footage today. It looks awesome, Media Jay says.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, and the other Jay says, just saying where he is. He did go away with Superboy, LOL.
I wish the real Superboy would come back.
Well, it might. You know, you never know. With Rebirth, you know, anything can happen and new things are to come. So, who knows?
Let me see if I can open up a menu to show you at least what the controls look like.
Well, aren't you going to show it to me offline?
Yeah, I will. I want to see if I can show
it. Might give us 5-10 minutes because I want to learn the controllers a bit before we begin.
Oh, awesome. Yes, it does.
Let me see. Oh. Well, that doesn't look too bad. I just got to play and get the feel of the controllers. And I'm not a fan of inverted controls either, but I'll give it a try. Harvest is more of a cool tattoo than a comic book character. I'm leveling up my Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon's to transfer to Pokemon Moon. Awesome. $34.99 Far Cry Primal on the PS4.
Not bad.
Alan.
Oh, there we go. There's your controls.
Which? Oh, you could look at the comments while I.
All right. Well, Far Cry Primal, we'll have to. Well, wait. I'll wait and see for. That's for sure.
Let's see how this contraption.
I think it will be different clone, not the Connor Kent. I think him and the real Bart are lost somewhere. Well, yeah, that's right. Bart is still missing. That's true. I finally home. What did I miss? Well, you missed this live stream. We're going into another one. Can you name a Batman villain besides the Joker that would make you pick up All-Star Batman?
Wasn't a square button usually jump?
Not anymore.
I'm probably thinking Tomb Raiders.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna. To answer your question, DN, to pick up All-Star Batman.
What's mark enemy?
I don't know.
Does that mean you press the dialogue down? Like you press it.
Yeah,
down?
and it'll bring you right into it.
And then you zoom with that. Okay. All right.
All right. I would say I wouldn't mind seeing. Surprise me. I'm getting All-Star Batman anyway. I'm very upset that the artist is going to be John Romita Jr., but what can you say? Anyway, thank you guys so much for being a part of this live show, though. Stay tuned. We will be doing Uncharted next. It'll probably be another hour. Mike's taking over the controls. I'm going to be watching on and watching in the comments. We'll probably attach this microphone just so that we could hear. Trickster is true. This run of All-Star Batman, he meant. But we'll see you guys in, I would say, 5 minutes. So stick around your sub box. It'll pop up once I set up the live stream. And, yeah. I agree, Jay. None because of the artist. That's very true. I like that. Aliens, 100%. Rain, 100%. Not even Joker. I hope that, like with Superman, All-Star Batman will have John Romita Jr. for like 3 or 4 issues and then ship him off somewhere else. Maybe out of the DC line completely. So thank you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you guys. We will see you guys next week for another awesome episode of Dark Avenger Live. Stay tuned. Post-show. Uncharted 3. Mike taking over for me. Four. Sorry. Uncharted 4 coming at you next. If you're watching this post live, the Uncharted 4 gameplay is going to be over on Frontline Gaming Zone, along with some Overwatch that I didn't download to post up yet, and I forgot what other I did. What do you call it? Oh, 4th of July. I played some Doom, so I'll be posting up the next part of Doom as well. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys really soon in the next live show.
Yep.
Take care, everybody. And if not, if you're watching this post live, have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week for another Dark Avenger Live.